My beloved child. Pause for a moment and truly let these words sink into your heart. Have you ever wondered if everything you're going through carries a deeper meaning? You have endured a long season of trials, and I have allowed this to happen to shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the destiny I have ordained for you. Remember, the season of trials does not last forever. One day you will look back and see that every hardship taught you something essential. You have faced challenges that perhaps no one else could fully understand, yet you have persevered. You chose to rise, even when everything seemed insurmountable. You have walked in faith, even when doubts weighed heavily on your heart. My dear child, what you've done is no small thing. It is a testament to an extraordinary strength. I see every step you take, and even though you may think they are small, I'm incredibly proud of your courage and resilience. If you long to receive blessings from the Almighty and desire His light to shine brightly upon your life, express your faith by writing, "Yes, I need you," in the comments. Let this small act become a symbol of surrender and an invitation for the mighty Lord to step in and move powerfully in your life. You were not created to follow the beaten path, to live an ordinary life like everyone else. You were made with a great purpose, a divine mission that only you can fulfill. That is why your journey looks different from others. That is why you face rougher roads, seemingly insurmountable challenges, and battles that sometimes feel unfair. But my child, these things are not meant to break you. They are meant to shape, refine, and prepare you to be a powerful instrument in my hands. The trials you are facing are not random. They are necessary steps to become the person I designed you to be before the foundations of the world. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am working within you, molding you so that you can bear greater responsibilities and stand firm when the storms of life arise. I know you are not perfect, and I have never demanded perfection from you. I see the moments when you waver, when fear and doubt surround you, when you feel weak and stumble. But, my beloved child, even in those moments, I am so proud of you. Why? Because you have never stopped trying. You have held on to the beauty of who you are. You have not given up. You have kept hope alive and continued moving forward. It is that resilience that makes you more precious than ever. You may think that failures or difficulties diminish your worth, but the truth is the exact opposite. It is the trials you have overcome, no matter how painful, that testify to your strength and courage. Do not blame yourself for what is not perfect. I do not require you to be flawless. What I cherish is your sincere heart, your steadfast endurance, and your unyielding spirit. That is what brings me joy and fills me with praise for you. My beloved child, a new chapter in your journey is now unfolding. The long season of trials you have endured, with countless tears and pain, is coming to a close. The season of testing is retreating, and a new season, a season of harvest, a season of reward, is beginning. The seeds you have sown with tears, perseverance, and trust will now bloom and bear fruit. The sacrifices you have made, the silent prayers from the depths of your heart, the steadfast steps you took even when your legs were weary, none of it has been in vain. I have seen every small act of faith, every effort you offered, and now I declare, it is time for you to receive the rewards you so richly deserve. Look ahead, my beloved. A season full of goodness is drawing near. You will witness my faithfulness revealed. This harvest season will not only fulfill the longings of your heart, but will also exceed what you could ever imagine. Doors you thought were tightly shut will open, and promises you patiently waited for will come to pass. I am ready to pour out blessings upon your life in a way that only I can. But my child, remember that the harvest season is also a season of preparation. I am not only bringing you rewards, but also giving you opportunities to use what you receive for a higher purpose. The blessings you will receive are not just for you. They are meant for you to become a channel of prosperity, hope, and love to those around you. You have been called not only to enjoy, but to share, not only to receive, but to give. Prepare your heart, for this harvest season will bring responsibilities. I am calling you to steward what I give with wisdom and faithfulness, so that you can become a light and an inspiration to those still walking through trials. You are not only a harvester, but also one who is called to sow, to fulfill the higher purposes I have ordained for you. As I lead you to the fields of harvest, where blessings await, listen carefully. To receive the good things I have prepared for you, you must place your complete trust in me. This is not an optional invitation, but an essential condition, a call for you to surrender everything into my hands, to walk not by your limited understanding, but by faith in me. Remember, no matter how great your wisdom may seem, it is still limited by your perspective. You can only see what lies before you, but I see everything from the beginning to the end. What may seem meaningless or mistaken to you is woven into the grand plan I am completing for your life. Do not let your heart waver over things that seem illogical or contrary to your comfort or expectations. My plans are not to harm you, but to lead you to a place that can only be reached through trust. Remember, I am not only the giver of blessings, but also your guide. I know the path you must take, and I will never lead you to a place without purpose. You may not understand it now. The steps ahead may cause you anxiety or confusion. But my child, trust me. Place your steps in the light of my word, and allow me to guide you through fields you could never reach on your own. Sometimes what I do may make you feel uncomfortable, like the challenges you did not expect, the paths you never thought of, or the doors you wanted to keep closed, but I chose to open. But understand this: everything I do is for your eternal benefit, even when you cannot yet see the results. I do not act to harm you, but to build you, to strengthen you, and to lead you to completeness. My beloved, let me be your refuge, the sole source of your strength. Let go of the thought that you can do everything on your own, that you can control every outcome by yourself. I did not create you to carry the weight of everything alone. I have called you to live in freedom, and that freedom comes only when you choose to place your full trust in me, the one who created you and loves you with an unwavering love. Trust in me, not only when things are easy, but especially in times of trial. Remember, storms do not last forever, but they shape you to become stronger. When you choose to trust in my plan, you open the door to blessings that you could never achieve on your own. Do not let doubt hold you back, because the only thing I ask of you is faith. A simple yet profound faith, an unshakable trust. The enemy is not blind to the greatness I have placed within you. He sees the potential you have not yet realized. He knows that you were created not just to exist, but to live a life of meaning and strength, a life capable of transforming the world around you. That is why he will not stop trying to prevent you from stepping into the destiny I have prepared for you. He will use every trick, every lie, and every strategy to make you doubt yourself, doubt my words, and doubt the plan I am unfolding in your life. He will make you feel weary, make you think you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, that the dreams I have placed in your heart are impossible. But my child, remember this: all of that is a lie. The enemy cannot succeed unless you allow it. His power only has effect when you believe his lies and let them take root in your mind and heart. But my beloved, I have placed within you a power far greater than any scheme of the enemy. You have the authority to rise up and resist. Your strength is not from yourself, but from me, the Almighty One, who has equipped you with every weapon to overcome. Remember, the enemy has no authority over you unless you surrender it to him. You are my child, sealed by the Holy Spirit, protected by my powerful hands. Every prayer you lift up, every promise of mine you hold on to, is a shield so strong that he cannot penetrate. Never think that you are powerless or abandoned, for you are not fighting alone. I am standing beside you, and my presence within you is the strength to overcome every challenge. My child, rise in the strength I have given you. Gird yourself with truth, put on the breastplate of righteousness, take up the shield of faith, wear the helmet of salvation, and wield the sword of the Spirit. Do not let the lies of the enemy shake you, for he cannot prevail if you hold firmly to your faith and walk in my guidance. I have seen you walk through days of trials, witnessed every tear, every moment of perseverance, and every sincere prayer you have lifted. You have faced storms that seemed impossible to overcome, yet you did not give up. You stood firm in faith, remaining loyal to me even when everything around you seemed to crumble. You have proven your strength, resilience, and dedication, and now I am ready to unlock the treasures of blessings and fill your life with the goodness you have longed for. But before I do, I need you to pause and prepare your heart. The blessings I am about to bestow upon you are not merely rewards. They are gifts designed to bring life, joy, and peace. Yet, for these blessings to be complete in your life, you must let go of what has been holding your heart captive. My beloved, I know your journey has not been easy. I see the wounds in your soul, those inflicted by others, the sharp words, the actions that have broken your heart. But, dear child, if you hold on to these resentments, if you allow bitterness to take root in your heart, it will become a chain that binds you, preventing you from stepping into the freedom and peace I am offering. Remember, forgiveness is not a gift you give to those who hurt you because they deserve it. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself because you deserve peace. You deserve freedom from the burdens of the past, from the shadows that obscure the light of the blessings I have prepared for you. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is releasing the burdens you no longer need to carry. Dear child, forgive, not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Release the weight of bitterness and anger, for they harm not only others, but also your own soul. If you hold on to them, they will take root deeply, overshadowing your joy, suffocating your hope, and hindering you from stepping into the season of blessings I have ordained for you. Look to me, my beloved, for I have forgiven you unconditionally. I do not hold your sins against you, nor do I let your mistakes define you. And now I invite you to do the same, to extend the forgiveness you have received from me. When you do, your heart will be set free, your soul will be healed, and you will step into a new season with open arms, ready to receive the goodness I have prepared for you. Let your heart become like fertile soil, soft, ready, and filled with peace. Do not let anything hold you back, for the blessings I am about to pour out upon you are great and abundant. They are not just rewards for your faithfulness, but the beginning of a new chapter. When you are ready, when your heart is prepared, and your trust is fully placed in me, I will open doors you never imagined. I will orchestrate everything in your life, relationships, opportunities, and the provisions you need to fulfill the great plan I have set before you. You will not need to strive or chase after them, for they will come to you naturally, like water flowing to where it is needed most. But, dear child, heed my words, for not every opportunity comes from me. There are things that may appear to be blessings, but are in truth traps cleverly disguised. There are paths that seem smooth, but lead to dead ends. And there are people who may enter your life, not to help you, but to distract you from your true purpose. Be careful, my beloved. Do not let superficial things or external glimmers distract you. Use the discernment and wisdom that I have placed within you. These are precious gifts I have given you to distinguish what truly comes from me and what does not belong to the light. Do not hastily make decisions based on emotions or appearances. Instead, come before me. Bring to me every confusion, every choice, and every crossroad you are facing. Remember, I never let you walk alone. I am not only the one who orchestrates all things, but also the one who guides you in every step of the journey. When you pray, when you seek my guidance, I will answer. I will show you the right path and place peace in your heart as you walk according to my will. And when you struggle to discern, listen to my gentle voice in the stillness, for I am always there, ready to lead you. My child, do not fear waiting. Do not worry if things seem to unfold outside of the timeline you desire. I work according to my perfect timing, not your schedule. Trust that when you are ready, I will provide everything at the right time, in the right place, and in the right way. Do not let impatience or the pressures of the world make you forget that my plans for you are always good and complete. Be assured that I will not only arrange everything perfectly, but will also walk with you through every decision and every step. When you place your trust in me, when you seek my will through prayer, you will not lose your way. I will open your eyes to see more clearly, open your ears to hear my voice more distinctly, and strengthen your heart to face whatever comes. Pause and reflect. Do you realize that every challenge in your life carries a profound purpose? They are not random events or meaningless struggles. Every challenge you face is carefully designed by me, not to break you, but to build you, strengthen you, and draw you closer to me. I know you may feel weary as you confront them, but understand that in each of these challenges, I am working, even when you cannot see it. Challenges are not punishments, they are opportunities. Opportunities for your faith to grow, for your character to be refined, and for your soul to be purified. They are life's lessons, teaching you how to rely on me, how to let go of what does not belong to you, and how to walk with trust without needing to see the path ahead. Through every storm, I am teaching you that true strength does not come from you, but from me, the one who is an endless source of power. Do you see it? Every challenge you overcome is a step closer to the purpose I have set before you. What you are going through is not only to teach you endurance, but to transform you, to engrave within your heart the resilience, compassion, and wisdom I desire you to possess. Challenges are my way of shaping you into someone stronger, someone capable of overcoming greater things you have yet to imagine. Understand that you are not alone on this journey. I do not send challenges and then watch from a distance. No, my child, I am right there beside you, supporting you and guiding you every step of the way. When you feel weary, remember that I am your refuge and strength. When you feel lost, remember that I am the light on your path. Every time you call upon me, I hear and respond, for I will never leave you to fight alone. My beloved, challenges not only shape you, but also offer opportunities for you to enter into a deeper relationship with me. In those difficult moments when everything around you seems to fall apart, it is then that you learn to depend on me fully. You will realize that I am always there, even in the darkest moments. And when you overcome, you will not only see my faithfulness, but also recognize that you have grown, changed, and become stronger than you ever thought possible. Receive challenges not with fear, but with gratitude, for through those challenges, I am preparing you for greater things. I am softening your heart so that you may be ready to embrace the blessings and responsibilities I have ordained for you. One day, when you look back, you will understand that every challenge had a purpose, every tear was gathered, and every pain led you to the great joy I have prepared for you. Listen carefully to my words, for this is an unchanging promise. I will never place a burden upon you greater than what you can bear. I know your strength, for I am the one who created you. I understand every pain, every limit, and every moment when you feel like you can no longer stand. But my child, remember this: I will never let you fall, for I have equipped you with everything you need to face and overcome. I see the times when you feel overwhelmed, the moments when your heart is heavy under the weight of life's burdens. I know there are days when you wake up feeling as though the entire world is against you, as if you lack the strength to take even one more step. But understand this, my beloved, those moments are not the end. They are opportunities for you to discover the true strength within you, the strength I placed in you when I formed you. You are not merely a fragile, insignificant being in this vast world. Within you lies a strength far greater than you can imagine. That strength does not come from yourself, but from me, the Almighty One who is at work within you. I have placed within you an inexhaustible source of power, a strength that never runs dry, so that you can face any challenge, any burden, any difficult path. Look within yourself, my child, and remember that this strength is always available to you. It is not something you must search for far and wide, for it has been granted to you since the moment I called you into existence. But that strength is revealed only when you place your trust in me, when you surrender every worry and weakness into my mighty hands. You do not need to carry everything on your own. I am the one who walks with you, who carries your burdens and turns them into stepping stones for your journey forward. When you face great challenges in life, when it feels like everything is against you, I want you to remember this. Do not focus on the power of the storm, but on my power. Do not let your heart be consumed by worry and fear over what your eyes can see, but let your faith lead you. Keep your eyes fixed on me, the Almighty One, who never leaves you, even in the hardest moments. Let me remind you of a story from the Bible, the story of Peter walking on water. When I called Peter, he dared to step out of the boat amidst the stormy sea. At first, his eyes were fixed on me, and in his trust, he did the impossible. He walked on water, but then, when he took his eyes off me and began to focus on the storm around him, fear overtook his heart, and he started to sink. My child, understand that the challenges in life are like storms. They may shake you. They may make you feel as if you're losing control. But like Peter, you must learn to keep your eyes fixed on me. When you focus on me, you will realize that my power is greater than any challenge. But if you allow fear and worry to consume your heart, if you focus on the intensity of the storm instead of looking to me, you will feel as though you are sinking. My child, I do not call you to fight alone. I do not want you to rely on your own strength to overcome every challenge. I call you to turn to me, to place your trust in me, and to let me guide you through each step. Remember that I am the one who calmed the storm, who sustained my people in the wilderness, and who delivered Daniel from the lion's den. Nothing is too great or too difficult for me. What I have done before I can do again today, and I will continue to do so in your life. My beloved, when you keep your eyes on me, you will find peace in the midst of the storm. When you place your trust in me, you will walk upon the waves that once seemed impossible to cross. Let your faith be greater than your fear, and trust that I am always here, reaching out to lift you up when you are weak, steadying your steps when you falter. Do not give up, my child, no matter how weak or discouraged you may feel. Do not let the lies of the enemy seep into your mind and dim the light I have ignited in your heart. The enemy wants you to believe that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, and that you cannot overcome what you are facing. But remember, those are lies, empty words with no power over you. My child, you are not just an ordinary creation. You are the one I love, the one I have chosen and cherished beyond measure. Every breath you take is part of my grand design. I called you by name before the foundation of the world. You are not an accident, but a part of my good and perfect will. And when I called you, I sealed you with my love, a love that no power in heaven or on earth can erase. Do not let the enemy make you forget this truth. You belong to me. You are the child of the King of Kings, the one who created the universe yet knows every detail of your life. Nothing, no pain, no failure, no doubt, can separate you from my love. No matter how many times you fall or how unworthy you may feel, my love for you remains unchanging. I do not love you for what you do, but for who you are, a creation made in my image. My child, my plans for you cannot be thwarted. No power of darkness can hinder what I have ordained for your life. Even if you feel under attack or as though everything around you is falling apart, remember that I am still at work in the silence. What you cannot see, I am accomplishing. The doors you think are closed, I am preparing to open. The paths that seem to have no way out, I am making a way. Remember, you do not walk alone. I go before you, paving the way. I walk beside you, holding you up when you grow weary. And I walk behind you, shielding you from what you cannot face on your own. Every moment of your life, I am present, loving you, guiding you, and encouraging you. Have you ever wondered what happens when you remain faithful through the great and small trials of life? Every time you choose to stand firm, every time you choose to trust me instead of succumbing to pressure, it not only changes your circumstances, but also transforms you from within. Trials are not merely tests. They are tools I use to shape you, to build strength, wisdom, and patience within your soul. When you persevere through challenges, you become stronger, not only in will, but also in spirit. Your faith is no longer a tiny seed, but grows into a mighty tree, deeply rooted in my faithfulness. You begin to realize that you are not fighting alone, that your strength does not come from yourself, but from me, the one who is constantly working in your life. Trials also make you wiser. Through each hardship, you learn to see beyond what is visible, to hear my voice in the stillness, and to discern my will amidst countless choices. The lessons you gain from trials are not shallow knowledge, but profound wisdom etched into your heart, the wisdom I grant so you can walk rightly on your path. Moreover, you become more resilient. Trials teach you that even when everything seems insurmountable, you can stand firm if you hold tightly to me. You begin to understand that patience is not weakness, but the strength to wait with hope, even when answers have not yet come. The resilience you develop through hardships will become a guiding light for the days ahead, helping you to never give up. no matter how difficult the circumstances. My dear child, your faith will no longer be a flickering candle, but a blazing torch. With each trial, your faith will grow deeper, not because you know all the answers, but because you've learned to trust me even when you cannot see the way forward. Challenges will no longer frighten you. They will become opportunities to witness my true strength in your life. Remember that your character will also be refined through every trial. The rough edges within you will be smoothed to reveal the person I intended you to be from the beginning. Those moments when you think you cannot go on are the very moments when I am at work, shaping you into someone with deeper compassion, greater patience, and a fuller love for me and those around you. But most importantly, beloved child, every trial you overcome will bring you closer to me. You will see more clearly who you truly are, not just an ordinary person, but someone I have called, someone I love, and someone I have chosen to accomplish great things. Stand firm in your faith, for it is the unshakable foundation amidst the storms of life. Do not let sudden tempests cause you to waver, nor let difficult trials discourage or disorient you. Remember, every challenge you face is not meant to bring you down, but to strengthen you, to build within you a resilient spirit, a steadfast heart, and a deeper faith. When difficulties arise, instead of fear or complaint, rejoice, for you are not merely standing firm, you are growing in those very moments. The trials you encounter are like a refining fire, not meant to consume you, but to illuminate the precious qualities I have placed within you. Step by step, as you walk through difficulties, you will come to realize that you are not just enduring, you are becoming stronger than you ever imagined. My child, you are stronger than you feel. At times, you may grow weary, feeling as though you lack the strength to move forward, but the strength I have given you is greater than any challenge. It is not merely physical strength, but the strength of the Spirit, the strength of a heart that trusts in me. You are braver than you know, for courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to keep moving forward despite it, because you trust that I am with you. Remember, you are loved more deeply than you can comprehend. My love for you is not limited by what you do or fail to do. It is not shaken by your failures or weaknesses. It is a steadfast love, an unshakable love, a love that will never leave you no matter the circumstances. I have called you by name, I have chosen you, and I will never forsake you. You do not have to face these challenges alone. I am here, beside you, in every moment of your life. When you feel you cannot go on, remember that I am the one who upholds you, the one who carries the burdens you cannot bear on your own. When you feel lost, remember that I am the light guiding your way. When you feel lonely, remember that I am the one who walks with you, never leaving your side. Trust in me, for I have promised that we will overcome every trial together. There is no difficulty too great, no challenge too heavy for me to help you overcome. I have prepared you for this journey, and I have also prepared the path that will lead you to victory. Remember, every challenge you overcome not only strengthens you, but also brings you closer to the destiny I have planned for you. My child, let your faith be your shield, your courage be your sword, and my love be your foundation. Together, we will face every hardship, overcome every obstacle, and step into the glory I have prepared for you. Take heart, my beloved, for I am faithful and I will never leave you. You are chosen, not because of your perfection, but because of your willingness. I did not choose you because you would never make mistakes, but because you have a heart willing to trust me, willing to follow my call, and willing to allow me to lead your life to something far greater than you ever dreamed. You are not a random choice, but a part of the divine plan I laid out before you were formed in your mother's womb. My child, you are the instrument I have chosen to accomplish great things. You are the light I have placed on a hill to shine for the world to see. You are a part of my plan to bring hope, love, and healing to those who are lost. You are not just a small individual in a vast universe. You are my joy, the precious jewel in my hands. When I look at you, I do not see your limitations or your mistakes. I see the boundless potential I have placed within you. Never doubt your worth, my beloved. Do not let the lies of the world or the enemy cause you to forget who you are in my eyes. I do not see you through the lens of failure or past mistakes. I see within you things you have yet to realize. I see the strength hidden in your heart, a strength forged through trials, a strength ready to ignite when you place your full trust in me. Remember that I did not choose you because you were perfect, but because you have a heart willing to obey. It is this willingness that makes you special in my eyes. I see in you a courage, a bravery to step forward, even when you cannot clearly see the path ahead. I see in you a strong faith, an unshakable trust that remains steadfast, even when storms surround you. And I see in you a timeless beauty, the beauty of a soul that longs for me, the beauty of one who seeks my will. My beloved child, I am proud of you, not because you never stumble, but because you always rise again. Not because you know all the answers, but because you seek me in every decision. Not because you are strong at all times, but because you know where to find strength when you feel weak. Every step of obedience you take, every heartfelt prayer you offer, and every act of love you give brings joy to me. So, my child, lift your head high, walk with confidence, knowing that you are chosen, loved, and called for a divine purpose. Let my words about you be the foundation of your faith, for only I can see all that you are destined to become. Trust that I am not only proud of who you are today, but I also see who you will be in the future. A person full of strength, love, and unwavering devotion to my will. Child, you are mine. You don't need to be perfect, for I am working through your imperfections. You don't need to be afraid, for I am your strength. You don't need to doubt your worth, for in my eyes, you are priceless. And I promise you, if you continue to place your trust in me and walk in obedience, I will lead you to heights you have never imagined. I need you to hear me clearly. There are things happening in your life that the enemy does not like. It sees the light I have ignited in you and knows that you are on a path toward wholeness, toward the promises and good plans I have prepared for you. That is why it will not stop trying to bring you down. It will attack your mind with doubt, your heart with fear, and your life with challenges meant to shake you. It will try to steal your joy and make you forget that I am the faithful one who always keeps his promises. But my child, do not be afraid. Let your heart rest in my protection. I will never leave you, nor will I abandon you to face your trials alone. When the enemy tries to discourage you, remember that I, the Almighty One, stand firmly by your side. My promises are certain, and no force can break them. I am your refuge, your fortress, and the solid rock on which you can stand amidst every storm. My child, you do not fight alone. My angels, mighty warriors of heaven, are surrounding you. They are not just watching, they are acting, protecting you from the schemes of the enemy, guarding you against unseen dangers, and fighting battles on your behalf that are beyond your ability to handle. There may be times when you feel weary, but trust that a heavenly army is fighting for you, standing between you and the forces of darkness, shielding you with power that flows from my throne. Child, whenever you feel under attack, remember that you not only have me by your side, but also the presence of the angels I have sent. They are my messengers, empowered to protect, guide, and encourage you in your times of greatest need. Every time you call upon me, the angels respond. Every prayer you offer is heard and answered with action from the heights of heaven. Walk forward with courage, for you are not only protected but victorious. Each time you trust in me, each time you stand firm against the lies of the enemy, you are demonstrating your strong faith, and that faith causes the darkness to retreat. You were not created merely to survive, but to triumph, to carry my light into the darkest places. Listen carefully to these words, for I want you to understand an important truth about the challenges you are facing. They are only temporary. The difficulties that seem endless, the pain you think is unbearable, all of these are but a season in your life. And just like every other season, this season of trials will pass. Even if you feel surrounded by darkness right now, remember that dawn always follows the longest night. No matter how great your challenges may seem, believe that they do not have the power to last forever. Every storm will calm, every rain will cease, and even the deepest wounds will heal with time. I know you feel weary, as if you can't endure another day, but trust that the strength I give you is sufficient to carry you through. The struggles of today are not your end. They are stepping stones, places where I am working in your life to prepare you for a better future. My child, remember that this season is not just a trial, but an opportunity for your faith to grow, an opportunity to learn how to rely on me, and an opportunity to see who I am in your life. As you face these challenges, I am not watching from a distance. I am working within you, refining you like a silversmith refines metal. From the fire of these trials, you will emerge brighter, stronger, and more resilient than ever before. Hold on to my promise, my beloved. I have said, after you have suffered a little while, I will restore you, make you strong, firm, and steadfast. These words are not merely comforting. They are a guarantee from the one who never breaks a promise. Even as you walk through the deepest valleys of suffering, trust that the day will come when I will lift you to the heights of glory. I will not only heal your wounds, but turn them into marks of victory, as evidence of my love and faithfulness in your life. Do not lose hope, my beloved. Hope is the light that guides you through the darkest days. Let my promises be the light that shines, the anchor that helps you keep moving forward, even when you cannot see the full picture of what I am painting in your life. I will never leave you to bear the burden alone. Every moment, every step, I am here, sheltering you, guiding you, and upholding you when you feel weak. My child, the trials of today are not just difficulties. They are opportunities to witness my power. When this season passes, and I assure you it will pass, you will look back and see how I used these very challenges to lead you to a better place. You will see that what you thought was an unbearable burden became the very tool I used to transform your life and fulfill my promises to you. I want you to know that a new season is coming for you, a season overflowing with blessings and abundance. I am the one who provides all you need, and even more. I will open the storehouses of heaven and pour out blessings into your life, beyond what you can imagine. My beloved, what I give you is not merely enough to meet your immediate needs, but abundant, so that you may live in fullness. I will grant you overflowing peace, complete joy, and infinite grace. I do not want you to have just enough to get by. I want you to live abundantly in love, in hope, in contentment, and in joy. Do not worry about the lack you see before you. I am not only the one who sees your needs, but I am also the one who fulfills them completely. Trust that my blessings never run dry and my provision is inexhaustible. No matter what your circumstances may look like, I am at work arranging everything in your life, not just to meet your needs, but also to give you blessings beyond what you could ever dare to ask for. Remember, the abundance I provide is not limited to material things. It is an abundance in your spirit and heart. I will fill your soul with unspeakable joy, peace that surpasses all understanding, and wisdom to walk in my light. The blessings I pour into your life will not only satisfy you, but overflow so that you may share them with those around you. Becoming a vessel of my blessings to the world, come close and listen to my voice, for I am calling you to draw nearer. Do not let the worries of this world drown out my gentle call. Spend time before me in the quiet and listen to the words I have for you. I am not a distant God. I am near, always ready to hear you and answer the prayers of your heart. Offer these words to me. Dear Lord, I thank you for surrounding me with your angels to protect me. Though I cannot see them, I trust that they are always working on my behalf. Lord, I thank you for the trials you have allowed in my life. They are not meant to break me, but to strengthen me and draw me closer to you. Lord, I am grateful for your abundance that not only meets my needs, but overflows my life with love, peace, and unspeakable joy. Lord, I give thanks for your unchanging love. Nothing can separate me from it, and for that, I am eternally grateful. Lord, thank you for your unfailing promises. You have said I will never walk alone, and you always keep your word completely. Lord, I thank you for the blessings I have yet to see, for the doors you are opening, and for the wonderful plans you have prepared for me. Lord, help me no longer fear the storm's power, but instead fix my eyes on your majesty and faithfulness. Strengthen my faith so I may walk in trust with you. Lord, guide my every step. Grant me wisdom to discern what is good and pleasing in your sight, and to avoid the deceitful schemes of the enemy. Lord, fill my heart with your perfect peace. No matter what challenges I face, help me always remember that you are with me, shielding and protecting me with your steadfast love. Lord, teach me to forgive those who have hurt me, so my heart may find peace and be open to the blessings you have prepared for me. Lord, give me strength to resist temptation and the enemy's lies. Help me stand firm in your truth, walking in the light and guidance of your word. Lord, I entrust my life completely into your hands. I trust in your faithfulness, power, and boundless love, for you alone are my safest and strongest refuge. I also pray for those around me who are lost or hurting. Lord, shine your light into their lives, bringing hope, healing, and peace that only you can give. Use me as an instrument of your will, that I may bring your love and light to them. In Jesus' name, I offer you all my gratitude and worship. You alone are worthy of all glory, honor, and praise. I dedicate my life to you, trusting that in every situation, your plans are always good. Amen. Click subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss meaningful and life-giving messages from the Lord. Together we will grow in faith and live a life fulfilled in His love. Amen.